Hello folks, welcome to Lexi IAS Academy. In this video, we will be discussing a current affair topic presented to you by faculty Sushma KP. So what is the topic that we will be discussing today? SCO Summit 2025 and the meeting of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Xi Jinping. How is it going to impact our Dalal Street? We will be decoding that in the video together. Before we go on further, let's try to come into or set a atmosphere for this video. Let's just try to deal with this question. Okay, first let's take this. Consider the following statements. SCO headquarters is in Beijing. India became a full-time member in 2017. Iran joined SCO in 2023. Yes, SCO initially started as Shanghai 5+5 and its headquarters is in Beijing. And India became a full-time member in 2017. Alongside this, for prelims perspective, you also have to know that Pakistan is also a member of your SCO. And Iran and Palestine did join SCO in 2023. So all the options are correct, making the correct answer as C1, 2 and 3. Alright. Now, look at this picture here. See, this is the SCO Summit, one of the most highlighted and spoken about pictures in the recent time, especially for your USA. Your US White House Donald Trump trade advisor Peter Navarro and multiple other people coming from your US are just saying a lot of things about SEO. See, the SEO summit has been there from very long time. But now at this point of time, it's raising eyebrows. Some US, let's say, commentators are calling this as it's just a performance act. What is a performance act? They're calling SEO as just a performance act. Some people are even calling it is a shame that they are tying like this. So basically, your SEO summit has raised more eyebrows than any other event recent times because this brought in certain things that was changing the narrative what your US was trying to set up. See, look at this. RIC is something that your USA don't want. The one thing USA was trying to break was RIC, and your RIC came together because of your US trying to break them up. What that is, we will be seeing that in your SEO summit. The first and foremost, your SCO stands for Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It was founded in 2001 with headquarters in Beijing, China. India joined 2017, recently 2023. Iran also joined. If you see what are the main key objectives, see apart from this, these are very generalized. Yes, if you see the main perspective of SEO, this time SEO के लिए almost 20 leaders came to your China. And many of these are even adversaries of your USA. Many are not even allies of USA, meaning Iran is on the table, Russia is on the table, India is on the table, Pakistan is on the table, China is hosting. China is now looking like I am the alternate power. So it is trying to portray that and it is trying to move away from the US narrative. Wherein US was trying to create a unipolarity, China is trying to see. We all know the inbuilt option of China is to create another alternate leader for unipolarity, but it can't take USA alone. So it is trying to provide that alternative. But how are they trying to do? Through multipolarity. One of the most important aspects about your SEO summit this year is that this marks the entry of Indian Prime Minister into China after a break of 7 long years. Especially, we had border skirmishes, your Doklam standoff. After this, we are meeting them on your SEO summit in Tianjin. Alongside this, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi also held bilateral talks with Chinese counterpart, that is your Xi Jinping. He also had individual talks with many other independent member nations, but it was said that, or we have not received any official confirmation from your External Affairs Ministry that India had any talks with Pakistan. And also, this is the first time India and Pakistan are sharing the stage after Operation Sindoor. Alongside that, Putin is said to visit India this year end, and so there were talks on his preparation also. So this is coming at a period of time, that is, this meet is coming at a period of time when your SCO summit is portrayed in such a manner that it's okay if US levies 50% tariffs on India, and here with including additional 25% tariffs for purchasing Russian oil. Here China and Russia are telling, we will open up our economy. Yes, if they are going to, if US is going to make Indian products difficult, then we will try to reduce the US sting by opening our markets in China. We will try to open our markets in Russia. This, especially the picture that we saw here, especially this, is setting the mood for Dalal Street. Understanding? When I tell it is setting the mood for Dalal Street, one of the important things is, see, after falling for 3 straight consecutive sessions, the Indian stock market welcomed the September. Right? We are welcome. The September has begun, but with a strong gains. Meaning how? See, first of all, we were buoyed by the upbeat in India of Q1 GDP print and also your GST rationalization. Our Prime Minister in our Independence Day speech also promised us a Diwali gift. Yes, that is what is being about a GDP rationalization. And also a turn in India China relations could put the investors in a better mood, because there was fear. There was fear in Indian market as to what would happen, that if this friction between India and USA continues. No worries. Now we have one alternative of China, we have alternative of Russia. Second, we're not telling they will open up their entire borders or it will be equivalent to whatever loss we are incurring from USA, but this is a promising start. And that has to be, that promising start or some sort of positivity is very much needed for our Dalal Street to light up. Understanding? So this SCO meet, especially amidst your US tariff, is definitely strengthening your Russia, India, China, and also it is reducing your US dependency. Now, one thing we do observe is with respect to China, the trade we have is very much deficit. We have a huge trade deficit with China. Now, if the trade favors us, then this would be a very big boost in our trade setup. And second thing is, this reduces uncertainty. If there is one thing that your stock market likes, that is reduction of uncertainty. Now, previously, we have had almost 7 years of complete coldness. Now we're thawing out the relations, which means it reduces the tensions. The border dispute, Pakistan issue, and all these will try to settle. When the dust settles, we can start seeing more clearly. That's exactly how our stock markets are. So, this will reduce the geopolitical risk, and also the investors will now be having the confidence to come and invest in India and feel that yes, my returns are safe. Another big boost that we have is with respect to electric vehicles, critical minerals. Okay, and under the sea, if you see, the Tata Motor share increased 3% because they are the ones who are using a lot of your critical minerals and also, let's say, magnets, all of these. So, with this, the renewable stocks are rallying up on a higher note. This would mean that there will be a supply chain stability and we don't have to worry about that, and especially for clean energy. Understanding? Alongside that, if you see, there is a lot of other boosting also with respect to tourism, aviation, that is direct flights from India to China, and also this would increase tourism, business. This is also set to increase your shipping and logistics, which will again, see, for business or with respect to trade. One thing is supply chain optimization, meaning if you do not disrupt this, then there is a free flow. Right? That is the one thing that your globalization is about. Then alongside this, we will have a good amount of technology integration as well as technology updation also we would receive, especially in the form of your infrastructure projects. Now, before we move on further, if you're someone who is looking forward to start your UPSC journey, then look no forward, because you found the right spot with Legacy IAS Academy, who maintains its batch size at a strict 40 member per batch limit. Why? So as to provide you individualized attention. Alongside this, Legacy IAS Academy also offers you one-on-one mentorship, doubt solving, and you can also have regular interaction with the educators. Another main important thing is there is also daily mains answer writing practice and a holistic current affairs training, We offer our courses in both online as well as offline mode. For those of you who are working professional students, we also offer weekend batches. Now, for any more doubts or to see how the class works, you can schedule a demo class either online or offline. You have to contact the number given below or check out Legacy IAS Academy website. Alright, now let's come back to the video. So, one of the important thing for, see, we are a developing country, we are an energy needing country, we are energy deficient. No matter how much energy we have, we need more. That is how your let's say developing countries are. One of the main reasons your USA finds for invoking additional tariffs, see, there is multifaceted to this, but one of them is because it claims that India is the largest import of Russian oil, or it is funding your Russian war. But the answer is it's China, not India. But despite that, India has now found that with your SCO summit, it wants to strengthen its regional partnership, which means they are trying to settle in rupee or yen. They're trying to move away a little bit from dollar. Understanding? Another stress for your US is also your BRICS, and BRICS moving towards your de-dollarization. So, the reduced dollar dependence and also stabilizing forex reserves. This is basically a nightmare for USA, which it created on its own. With this, we come to the end of the video. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, share it along with your friends. Thank you.